Welcome to the channel. This reading will be focused on the connection between Taylor Swift and Travis, whatever that guy's last name is. I don't watch football. I don't know who he is. If you're new here, I'm Melissa. I like to be a fly on the wall. I like to buzz through the blinds of the person on my mind. And right now, I want to try to tune into the energy of Taylor Swift and Travis. I want to peek in on this connection, see what's going on. And I'm just going to say this right now. This is a general reading. It's for entertainment purposes only. If you think you're not going to be entertained by watching something like this, then please take your cutesy little ass out of here right now. Because I did a video on Halloween. And, it was like around the time or a few months after, I don't know. Sometimes I hear about things a little late because I live under a rock. I'm a Pisces. I disappear for a while in my mind. And when I come back out, I'm like, what's going on? And Taylor had that concert. And everyone was like, oh, is she a witch? Is she a witch? She had that weird choreographed, I don't even know what song it was, dance to in her concert. It doesn't matter. The point is, people were talking about, is she a witch? And it was Halloween. And I was like, I'm going to do, is Taylor Swift a witch, for Halloween? And the cards said she was. Now, listen, it's the only video I have where I actually turned the comments off. And I get comments sometimes that are like not very nice. Whatever. But like every single person that made a comment on that video that was not happy about it, when I would check, like I'd look like, who is this, because the comments were crazy. It would be I'd look at the comment and I'd be like, wow, man, these Swifties, I heard about them, but like, who knew? And then I'd click on and look, and I swear to God, every single one of them was like some 50-plus-year-old man, wearing like a hoodie sweater, dark sunglasses, sitting in the, and no offense if you're, 50-something-year-old man that likes Taylor Swift. I don't, no judgment. But you can't be so serious about, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't be so serious. It's just, and I'm a witch, I wasn't like hating on Taylor for being a witch. The card said she was a witch. Anyway, my point is, if you're gonna get all your panties in a twist, okay? I don't care if you're a 14-year-old girl or a 90-year-old man. If you can't handle some criticism or jokey poos or whatever's, don't watch, okay? All right. Yeah, I just want to peek in on this connection because, it's kind of, I didn't know much about this guy. I don't know much about this guy. I don't know much about Taylor, besides what most people who really aren't paying attention know. So, if you're interested, let us see what the cards have to say. Show me, I want to see Taylor's energy overall in this connection with Travis. Feelings, all that. What's representing Taylor? Oh, that's hella too much. That's half the deck, Taylor. No. Show me Taylor's energy. What's representing her? That flipped over. That's not what I was expecting to see. I might start this over. Show me Travis. I could already see. Oh my God, I could already see the 50-plus-year-old Swiftie men coming here to attack me. You don't talk about Taylor bad. They love each other. Oh, look, the sun is dead. They're gonna be together forever. Oh, shit. The Three of Swords is under that. Alright. I don't know how I'm already feeling this is gonna be a disaster. Okay, I see the sun on the bottom. At first I thought, oh, Melissa, you're such a pessimist. Well, cause seeing this here, alright, I see a hermit. I'm starting with a hermit. I see a Six of Sword, a Two of Sword, and a Nine of Sword. If you're not familiar with tarot, the hermit represents Virgo energy. But overall, it's someone that goes within. Usually they need time to themselves. Sometimes it represents someone that is ghosting, like in a connection. And the Six of Sword, this is a person that I usually describe as escaping or desiring to escape to a better day. Then we see this Two of Sword. This is a person that is blindfolded. They're closing their heart off. There's something within that they're not facing, and they don't want to face it. The Nine of Sword. This is a card of stress and anxiety. It represents someone that is sometimes having actual literal trouble sleeping, nightmares. And then a few came out here, but we'll look in a second. But I see this on Travis's side, which is the Seven of Cups. This is all about choices, and it came out to the side, which makes me, when I see cards to the side, makes me feel like the person's back and forth on the fence. Then I said, oh, well, don't be such a stick in the mud, Melissa, because the sun is here. The sun, if you don't know, is the happiest card in the deck. It's the happiest card in the deck. It's the happiest card in the deck. It represents the new day. Nothing is hidden in the light of the sun. But then I see this underneath it, and I'm like, eek, that's a Three of Swords, and it represents ultimate heartbreak. And that person that this is someone who looks like they're about to write a whole album of love songs, or And the Four of Swords is under this, which is someone that is like resting after a battle. Their heart is there in the nest, like they need to meditate, heal, repair. And then the Magician's under that, the creator. Well, the person that manifests. Sometimes the person that's creating a veil. So let's see what's underneath the Seven here on Travis's side. So we have a Seven of Cups. So this tells me this person, judgment, justice. They are a Libra, I believe. Libra energy is represented by the Justice card. I don't know, just looking at this, I just felt like my image. Like this person wanted to repair, or something about their image. Having, like, in this connection, there's something about the connection. In this card specifically, when this energy is looking at an older version of themselves. So I could look at this like Travis is someone that is in a point in his life where he's looking at the choices he's made up till this point, and he's considering how the choices he makes now will affect the future. The Judgment card. Sometimes I feel like this has to do... I don't usually feel it when I see it in this deck, but like, I don't know, I was feeling something about the higher power, like praying. See, I'm thrown off because of this here. Alright. Because, like, this makes me feel like like Taylor maybe doesn't want to be in this. And I don't know. Let's, because sometimes when I see threes, I'm only seeing that 1-3. See, I don't know if this is saying that like it starts as like this new beginning and like the ultimate happy. This is the happiest card in the deck. Like if I were to ask about a connection, like if you wanted a personal reading and you asked me about is my future, tell me a little bit about my future, or this job I'm gonna be, going for, or this new relationship, and this one card came out, this is like a yes. This is like, yes, everything is bright, beautiful, happy, it's gonna work out, it's great, it's a yes card. Yes, 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 yes. But then this is, but this underneath that, it makes me feel like this is the beginning. Like most beginnings, they're blissful, beautiful. All we see is the possible future, and the future looks bright, But then there's this. So I don't know. When I did my Taylor Swift "Is She a Witch" reading, I felt like, and I feel this about most artists. Artists usually take whatever pain or pleasures or whatever, and they turn it into, they express it through their art form. And I don't know, just as soon as I saw this to this, and then I see this, it makes me feel like she's writing, like, she's writing. Like how wonderful it is when it starts, and then, ultimately heartbreak, inevitable, and then like here writing, not talking, expressing it by manifesting it into like something else. Because if this doesn't represent a person literally ghosting, like in a relationship, sometimes I say this is the person that it's like they're next to us, but they're not there. They're like ghosted energy. And I mean, I would have said, like, yeah, this is Taylor's energy. She's like going within, seeing the world a whole new way. Okay. Because that is also what the Hermit can mean. But then when I see like the Six of Sword, the Two of Sword, and the Nine of Sword there. Alright, so now it could be that Taylor feels this anxiety connected to this energy. One, if he is a Libra, that's air energy. So like all this sword, it's like air energy. So maybe she's just hyper focused. Maybe she feels like because they both have careers, that's gonna, their careers might pull them in different directions. She might be keeping certain feelings to herself, anxieties about the future. I mean, I'm just trying to make light for like angry 50-plus-year-old Swifty men that look like Unabombers sitting in their mother's basements who want to like attack me for doing a Taylor reading. So yeah. And also, guys, we don't always have to agree on things in order to have connections in other ways. You know what I'm saying? We can agree to disagree. In general, I'm saying, right? Okay. Yeah, and this could just represent overall anxiety, or maybe, Taylor is overworked and not getting the sleep she usually she needs. I'm just trying to make light of things. And that this person, is in a new phase of their life. Looking at relationships, like maybe in the past they were more flippant and like, casual about connections, but here maybe they are taking it more seriously and really looking at the future. I don't know. I want to, because when I saw the bottom there, it kind of made me feel like, yeah, this is a general reading for entertainment only, but I do feel that Taylor could create a whole album out of this connection. You know what I'm saying? All right, so and is probably uh, show me, I guess show me cuz I'm not sure, like show me what this couple, what's the future? The future's not written. I'm not a psychic. I don't really believe anyone can tell us the future. They can tell us a possible future, because I don't know what people are going to do, what their choices are going to be today or tomorrow, how that will affect, the future. So let's just ask the cards and see what they say. What is a possible future outcome for this couple? Because I was going to look a little deeper in here, but I feel like I rambled way too much. Queen of Sword, Queen of Cup, Chariot, Nine of Cup. Oh, the Sun, Three of Sword, Page of Pentacle, Ten of Wands, High Priestess, and the Star, and it's all in reverse. Let me clarify something. Because seeing this almost makes me feel like, because it came out all in reverse, like, in the beginning of a connection, like, the high is so high, and then, I used to say it all the time, for every high, there's a low. Sometimes we feel so good in the beginning of a connection that when things start to, like, mellow, people might look at it like, oh, the spark is gone. But sometimes that's just part of a connection. Like in Buddhism, don't quote me, but it's something like when you get butterflies when you meet someone, they say that's not the one that you should run, because, like, it should be calm. There should be a calmness. Different strokes for different folks. I'm just trying to make the point that this is what I was just feeling with this card. Like, because we just saw this and that Three of Sword. So seeing them reverse, I just felt that thing that I just described. Like, that high. So, like, maybe for both these energies, they've been in other connections before, hooking up with each other. And there was probably that high in the beginning that we all get. And, like, I think this is representing that usually when the high is gone, these people in general, like most people, would be like, oh, the spark is gone, etc., so on, like what I just said. But I'm feeling like maybe this is saying when that happens, there's like a maturity. Because, like, we're seeing this Three of Sword and it's in reverse. And I'm seeing everything kind of plopped out in reverse. It's like the Page of Pentacle. It's like trying to gather one's balance. I don't know, in this card, seeing them in the tree pose. Feeling like the Ten of Wands is usually, it's like the person. Ten of Wands is about carrying burdens. Okay, life has burdens. It's how we carry them. In this deck, this person is like packed in, like moving on. And usually when I get this card in this deck, because of the art, sometimes I'm like, oh, this person, when shit hits the fan, they run away because they're packed and they're going. But here it's in reverse. Like what I was, just saying, like, Usually when the spark feels gone or the high mellows out, people will run away, but like here, this person's not running away. It's in reverse. Like maybe when we would normally look at it like, oh, this love is small, or like, I don't know, that they're realizing that time and energy has to be put into a connection past the honeymoon phase, Um, the high priestess. This is the energy that is hiding things or like knows things that they don't share and literally knows things that we don't know. And here it's in reverse. So it's like being open about those things. The star, the wish, the hope, the dream, the aspiration. And here it's in reverse. And then I have next to it like this 9 of Cups, which is like the personal. Usually I look at this like the personal happiness, but right here it's really standing out to me that like the cups are being tossed to the air. So there might be something where like these two people. I'm very confused though by like all this here. I don't know if it's that Taylor is used to creating, like taking pain and creating art from it, like specifically when it comes to connections. I don't know if this couple had some sort of situation where maybe Taylor felt like, her energy felt, either she felt like she wanted to ghost this person or leave, like go within, take time, maybe go off with her girlfriends. I might clarify that because, yeah, I wanted to, but I feel like this already went too long. So I'm feeling like this is saying they're not going to run away from each other. Show me. I almost feel like these people are like reflect each other in a way. I don't know if that's but I'm not seeing the Lovers card or like the certain cards that would make me, make me feel like why is the Hermit here representing Taylor? I don't know if that means like she goes off to. I think there's something about Taylor where I really feel there's something like with the creative process. Like she takes, oh my god, she makes herself like crazy with love, in love, like destroys things or is this relationship gonna, oh see, I just saw that. Is this relationship gonna last? 7 of Pentacles. It's planting seeds. Oh, the Hierophant. That sometimes represents an actual marriage. Like when I'm asking, like, I just asked that very specific question and this come out. That makes me feel like they might get married. Because when I see this, it makes me feel like this energy, like Taylor. Like she might literally be taking time in the near future, if not now, and be like writing an album. And it's almost like this energy, the Queen of Pentacles. Like she turns her back from this Knight of Cup, who usually I make fun of in this deck, the Knights and the Pages. I make fun of them usually because they're kind of a little too laid back for me. But it's almost like this energy turns their back from the love, the actions of love, focused on the coin, you know? the moon. Like, this could be taken a few ways, okay? Usually when I get this card, I'm like, this person's mental state is like, cuckoo, cuckoo. And, like, I'm almost feeling like she puts herself in that type of mindset because, like, from the destruction births all these, like, incredible, songs. But this is, like, saying to me that they might get married. What's this? Yeah, that flipped over. They might get married. And I just think this stuff, I think that she's reaching a certain level of maturity, like, in her life. And this could also represent that. Because to me, this Queen of Pentacles is like a grounded queen. And she's also, to me, this is a fertile queen. Like, someone that, it's like a mother energy. But, yeah, just I really feel like this is an energy, like, she wants to reach a certain place in her life before she takes that next step, is what I feel when I'm, like, looking at this card specifically and linking it to Taylor's energy. But this tells me that, I asked, and this is the card of, like, when you ask marriage, if I saw Four of Wands, the Hierophant, certain cards, tell me a little more about this Hierophant. Just because it's kind of interesting that came out. Why did this come out for Taylor and Travis? For their future? Like, are they... Oh my gosh, I should just leave it there, because it's... But I think there'll be turmoil and stuff. Yeah, look, an Ace of Pentacles. Look, a Six of Cups. Five of Pentacles. The Strength. I feel like I just saw this before. Six of Pentacles. The Six of Cups on the bottom. Loyalty, love, memories, nostalgia, like, connected to making memories. Like, when I see this, the dog stands out, like, loyalty, okay? And also, like, growing together, So, I don't know, we might see them get a dog in the near future. And, I don't know, this is saying to me, I'm very confused just because the first card's coming out, how they are on Taylor's side. I really think that's a reflection of how being in a relationship in itself helps her, like, create, okay? Like, albums, music, art, all right? Because she is a performer, she is an artist. I don't know, this is telling me this couple might actually get married. Yeah. That's what I'm seeing there. This was weird. I don't know if I'm gonna upload this, but if I do, and you made it to the end, thank you. And if you're not subscribed, please consider doing so. That is how you support me and what I do here. Or you can buy me a coffee. Thank you in advance for any donations made. I appreciate it and you. If you want a personal reading, send me an email. All that info is in my description. And if you have requests of specific zodiac sign reads you like to see, or trending people, whatever, just leave it in the comments and let me know. All right, guys, I love you, and I'll see you next time.